Hi folks, today I have here this fan for repair. It won't spin, as you can see. First step is to remove the fan from the motor. It was surprisingly hard to break the bolt holding it loose. The fan is just thin and flimsy aluminium. Now it's time to remove the motor from the chassis. It's held in place by 4 screws. When the motor is removed, even when it's held by the cable, I have enough space to open it. It has 4 bolts with nuts. And then it just splits into 2 halves. The rotor is seized in the rear bearing and doesn't turn at all. Everything is full of dust. In the front bearing, it looks like it rotates nicely. Just quick clean from the dust. And wipe the shaft and bearings with alcohol. As you can see, there is some gunk and rust. The cleaner it will be, the better. So now I have to oil it. I have here classic WD-40, the engine oil, and a silicone grease. The WD-40 is more of a cleaner than the oil. It loses remaining rust and can work as an oil for a short time, but it will dry out as those motors tend to get really hot. Spin it a little and wipe it out. I will try to use silicone grease, as it will resist almost any temperature, and it won't dry out. I have the motor oil as a backup, if the grease will be too thick. When I put the motor back together, something is wrong. It won't spin. As it turns out, the motor case is bent, as it's just a thin sheet metal. Bearings are not aligned properly. I will try this on safety. As the case can be rotated to different position than it was originally, I will try to find a position when it can spin freely. It looks like the motor can now spin nicely. So it's time to put it back together. Tighten 4 nuts and bolts holding the motor together and place it back in the frame. Tighten the bolt holding the fan in place, and it's time to test it. It looks like it now rotates freely. So a quick test. The fan don't look good balanced, but it blows nicely. So I call it a successful repair.